Hi guys, welcome to our very first day of live streaming with the puppies. I hope that you guys can hear me. I'm sitting here trying to fix things. I was trying to get another scene for you guys so that when I weigh them, you guys can see. But because I'm live streaming in a different area, it's not going as planned. Oh well. Let's see. So can you see her babies? My goal is to do this for you guys every day. It may be for like 5 or 10 minutes and it may be for an hour. I am not going to commit to a specific time because my life is crazy right now. But hopefully once I do this a few times, I'll actually start to know a better schedule. And plus, I don't know what all of you guys want, because obviously it's every day and we all have a life outside of me and my dogs. But I'm gonna hold them all up for you guys. We're gonna weigh them, and I might even let you guys name them without us doing it on Thursday. Ha ha ha, that might be fun. Let's see, Sandy's asking, a red, a gray, and black in the same litter. Actually, they are all three black, Sandy. They're just not really dark black. She's trying to keep them all nice and warm. So I'm gonna pull them up for you guys right now since she's turned. Look at them nursing. All they do is nurse, 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 nurse. If you give me a second. I don't know what happened to the time. It was like 12:40, and then the next thing you know, I looked and it was 1:04, and I'm like, oh no. I didn't realize it was already 1. Hold on, I'm just gonna set one thing up and then I'm gonna go over there. Coda, what you doing, Mama? Okay, there we go. I had to set up the other computer with the stream so I could actually see what you guys see. There we go. And somebody's calling. Okay. Hey, Mama. Let's see. Can we show them the babies? Can we show them the babies? Hi, Mom. Hi. Hi, pretty girl. Hi. Can we show them? Huh? Are you gonna be better than you were the first day? So these two are black and white, but you guys can tell they're not super dark on their sides. So they're more of a dilute black. Is those your babies? Hold on, let's show them the babies. So this guy is the firstborn. Here, you could have that one. And you see the gray on the sides? Yes, that's your baby. I'm not gonna take it. Not yet. We're gonna weigh him in a minute. Thank you. Okay, we want to show them the next one. And then the second born is a red girl. I know, she's got to check every one of them. That's the baby girl. Okay, you don't need to clean them in my hands. And then number 3. The last born was the biggest puppy. Hold on. No, stop. Rue, knock it off. And number 3. My goodness. Dakota is shedding like crazy. So there's fur everywhere. You don't have to clean him right now. He's clean, I promise. Thank you. Thank you. All right, and then the 2 I'll show you real fast together, and then we'll weigh them. So, I don't know at this angle if you could tell the difference. Mama says, I want my babies, huh? Are those your babies? Okay, one quick side view, and then we're gonna give them back to you. My fingers might be in the way. Huh, okay. All right, you can sit back down. Lay down. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Go sit down. All right. So, I'm going to look at your stuff real fast and then we're going to weigh them. Virtual hugs. That's cute. You can let River out too. Thank you, hon. Yes, surprise puppies. Hey, can you guys hear the music that's playing? The little lullaby music? If you can, somebody tell me. Oh, I guess that means yes, huh? Because I just heard. Okay, cool. So I'm going to answer a few questions for you guys. I see that. And how do I sound? Me and my last minute ideas. I didn't check my sound. I didn't check to see if the music was playing. Oh, that's good. I'm so glad we have a Germany in the house. Welcome. I'm glad it's only 10. You got to come out and play with us. Hi, mamas. Yeah, Catherine, I'm pretty sure. Oh, I need to change this. So I normally don't live stream on this computer. And as you can tell, it's not coming over the same whenever I put chat stuff on the screen. And Alexis isn't here. So I don't know how she changes that. But I seen you guys asking about Dakota's size. Dakota is a standard. She's a small standard, but she's a standard. And then Simba's a standard. So 2 standards. She's smaller than, let's see. She's definitely smaller than Simba. But she's usually around 17 pounds, 18 on a good day. And probably, gosh, I haven't measured her in a while, but probably like 15 and a half inches tall. And then I wanted to see, I'm gonna weigh them, and I'll tell, in case you guys didn't see the little video that we posted after they were born, I'll tell you what their weights were when they were born, and then you guys can compare. So the first few days when puppies are born, we weigh them when they're born, and then we weigh them every day for a few days just to make sure that they're all gaining weight and doing well. And did you see the little red puppy? So we do that every day, and then after the 3rd day, if everything is looking good, then we'll start weighing them once a week. So I figured we'll just take you guys along with this journey and let you guys see what we do, how we handle some things, answer any questions, and then you guys will be able to see like how they're going to change so much and so fast which I know you guys get to see on a weekly basis. Okay, do you see what she just did? Isn't that amazing? So she scoots in and covers them with her body and keeps them warm. And it looks kind of scary because do you see the puppy on the bottom is like, he looks like she's smashed, but he's not. She knows exactly how much pressure to put, and there's space in between her neck and the puppy. But that's just the way that moms keep them warm and scoot them in closer to them. And just so you guys know, we have a heat lamp. So there's a heat lamp on mom and the babies to keep the babies nice and warm. And depending on where we have them, we sometimes will also have a heating pad underneath. But the heating pad is a lot harder for moms to get away if the space is small. At least with the lamp, she can scoot over to the side, or when she's not in there, we know the puppies can stay pretty warm. So I prefer the heat lamp over the heating pad. Plus with the heating pad, you've got cords that have to go underneath. And so some dogs like to eat the cords. So that's always a risk we take. But anyhow, so I'm gonna weigh the first puppy and tell you what his weight was when we started. And I have to weigh them on the table here. I can't weigh them on the carpet because it won't get accurate weight. What I was trying to do was set up my phone as a second camera, but I ran out of time, and that's what it is. So tomorrow I'll have that fixed, so that way you guys will have that second view and you'll see whenever I weigh them. But today I'll just take one at a time, and then I'll just tell you guys the weights. So let's see. So I make a folder for every puppy when they're born, and then I start tracking their weights. So the puppy number 1 was the black and white boy, the smaller of the two, and he was 10 3/8 ounces. So let's see what he weighs now. Hey. Yeah, and he's the good one. He's not eating, so I can take him. Wait, let me make sure. Oh, just kidding. Just kidding. All right, so here he is. Puppy number 1. You following me, Mama? I'm gonna give him back, I promise. Come on. Okay, so he is 11 5/8 ounces now. 11 5/8 ounces. I know, I gotta take all of them. And then number 2, the little girl. Is that your baby? Is that your baby? Okay, so she was 10 3/4 ounces, and now she's 12 1/2 ounces. I gotta write these down. So she grew more than her brother. Come here. And then number 3. So if you guys wonder, like, how can I tell them apart? Because I don't have bands on the 2 boys. So, of course, their weights, I can't always go off of that because they're going to change and maybe end up being the same weight, or they might flip weights. But right now, if you look at the 2 boys, yeah, their markings are pretty similar, but one's head is way smaller, and coloring, like, he is definitely a lot lighter on his forehead part. So do you see how dark his head is? And then his is a lot lighter. So the lighter one is the firstborn. Here you go, Mama. And then the darker one is the last born. Good girl. Good girl. Let me just weigh him. Let me weigh him and I'll give him back, I promise. Oops, sorry. Sorry. All right, let me see what he weighed at birth. There you go. Okay, and so he was the largest at birth. He was 12¼ ounces. And now he is 14 ounces. And today's the 10th. And so for those of you who don't really know much about moms and raising puppies, when they start stimulating their private areas, it will make the puppies go potty. And the moms do all of the work for the first few weeks when it comes to cleaning up after them. It's pretty disgusting. If you've never heard or seen that, you'd be wondering what in the world. But yes, the moms eat and clean all of that stuff, so I don't have to worry about it. She does all of it. I just change their bedding once a day or every other day if it's pretty clean for the first few weeks. So she does all of that stuff. I just have to keep her happy, healthy, fed, watered, pottied. She doesn't want to come out of that area very much at all. As you could tell, just for me to move to take and weigh the puppies, she follows me. So she insists on being right next to them. And so right now she's moving all around trying to get the little red one up close to her, but watch in a minute she'll probably be like, oh wait, the other two are over there, and she'll move around. So now I'll see if you guys have any other questions. Oh, yeah, the puppy culture videos is really cool. That's good. I'm glad you're doing that. Let's see. Yes, happy Saturday. She is a good mommy, Lisa. She's a really good mommy. She's patient with me. She's tolerant, I guess. You know, she knows I'm not going to hurt them. Like, she can let me pick them up, but she just wants to make sure that she could see me. Like, some dogs, I'm not able to do this as easily. Like, I literally have to put, like Siggy, I have to put her outside in order for me to mess with the puppies without her, because she's just way too protective. Yes. Yeah, Catherine. So I was just going to talk about that, because when I was talking about the heat, so they do pant. They pant a lot during the whole birthing process, and then afterwards too, because they're trying to stay cool while keeping their puppies warm. And you have to remember, we've got a lot of heat in the area for the puppies, and you might not understand why we have to do that, so I'll explain that in a second. But because we have the heat and heating pads sometimes underneath them, it's warm for them, and they've got all this fur. So yeah, that's pretty much why they're doing it. They're trying to keep themselves cool. So newborn puppies cannot regulate their own body temperature, and so it is very important to keep them very warm. If we don't keep them warm, they will get cold and die, just like that. So that is why they have to stay. Dakota, really? Dakota's deciding to eat and make a bunch of noise. So that's why we have to keep the puppies warm. And the first sign of a puppy that's not warm is going to be them crying a lot and moving around, mom pushing them away because they already know instinctively that the puppy's not well. And so we have to be very careful and keep an eye on that. Okay, fix your blanket now, Missy. You just buried your baby. What are you doing? Why are you digging? You gave her a blanket? Did you give her a blanket? I see her. Here, look. She's not cold, I promise you. Here. You want this? No? Okay. You want a bully? You want a bully? Okay. So her pen is right next to my desk where I work, where I'm at all of the time. And so I'll get to keep a close eye on her and the babies. And that's usually how I'm able to capture a lot of cute footage, is because I'm sitting right here 75% of the day. She's trying to bury her bully stick. Tanya wants to know, at what age do the puppies stop nursing? So they will be introduced. Okay, Dakota. No, we don't need to bury it. If you don't want to eat it, give it to me. So we introduce the puppies to puppy mush at about 4 weeks old. And so we'll start to supplement them with that, but they'll still nurse. And usually we start the weaning process around 6 weeks. A lot of times moms tell us when they're done or when they're over it. And so we really just pay a lot of attention to the dog and make decisions based on that. So it's not a clear, like, this is how we always do it. But usually around 4 weeks we start introducing them. And then by 6 weeks, they're usually only nursing once or twice a day. By 6.5 weeks, usually they're done. Sometimes a little later, sometimes a little earlier. Dakota's coat is pretty soft, Catherine. She's got a really nice coat, not super long, but still very thick. She really needs a bath because she's starting to shed like crazy, but the minute I do that, it's just going to be a mess. So what do you guys think? You guys like this idea? You gotta let me know that you like this idea. And if there's specific times that everyone's like, yes, then I'll try to do something like that. But I know that it can't be too early in the morning, because a lot of people don't work in the same schedule as I do. And it can't be at 2 because I have to grab Ethan every day. And so it could be like mid-morning, or I really don't want to interfere with my evening with my family. So I really don't want to do evening. And then plus we have, you know, Thursdays we'll have our regular live still. So even if you guys can't hop on, you can always watch it after, because I'll keep them on there. Tanya says 1 p.m. works every day. That's good. Yeah, but that's what I was thinking, just an afternoon time sometime. But again, I don't want to commit to any specific day yet, but I will work on that. It's just hard because my vet isn't able to get me in all of the time. It's basically call and I'm on the list. And then they call me in the afternoon and say, okay, doc's done with surgeries. You can be here at 3, or you could be here at 12:45. And so that really messes up my days when I have to go that route. But like right now I need rabies vaccines for 4 dogs. And the earliest appointment I could get, you're gonna laugh, is May 22nd. So that makes it really hard. But anyways, that is the babies. Oh, I forgot, look at this. No one told me that this was so messed up. Is it not messed up on there? Why does this look like that? There, I guess I messed it up. I'll lock it that way. It's locked now. I won't mess it up anymore. What are you doing, Coda? You're just sitting there watching me? Huh? Oh, it just happened, so I must have accidentally drug it. Okay. Well, that's good. At least I didn't miss it. Yeah, I'm glad you liked that idea, Natasha, especially like, you know, I see them every day and I'm able to see all of their changes and how quickly that happens, but you guys don't. And it'll be really cool to see every day like how they progress, and even go back and look like at last week, and then you can say like, wow, how fast they change so much and develop. You know, they go from little peanuts to potatoes to walking, barking little creatures, and it all happens so fast. Yeah, I didn't think about that European time, so that's actually a good idea too, is getting in on other people's time zones. I really need to fix this, Kylie. Alexis is still house sitting, but she'll be back next week. Whenever we put the comments on, it's really dark, so you can't even see the words. I don't know how to fix that. Whenever I pop the words on the screen, yeah, it's messed up. Lunchtime-ish. Where did you get the blanket? Oh, okay, Sandy. So if you're talking about the blanket, the I Heart with the paws, that is actually, I'll zoom out for you guys so you could see. So that is actually, do you see how it is on the pool? So Dakota's in a plastic pool. Hi, Mama. And that cover is actually custom. We order them from Etsy, and they're made specifically for dog breeders, because so many dog breeders use these blue plastic pools for their puppies to be raised in. So it keeps them confined in an area. But like, I'll move this blue blanket out and you can see it's all one piece. And so it wouldn't be something for you because it's really made just for the pool. Hi. 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 Can I show them? Can I show them? So if you see. Watch out, Mama. So do you see that? This is all one piece. And so it goes all around the whole pool, and it's elastic. So it has elastic band around it, and then it just keeps the sides from being that hard, cold plastic. And it's washable, so we just take them off and wash them. And then I just put other bedding on top. So I also put the little mats that we use in the dog room. I put that on here because it helps absorb any messes, and I can wash that more often than I have to pull the cover off of the pool. Oops, that wasn't good. I just whacked the camera. I'm gonna tilt this back up now that I moved. You guys are going on a ride. I'm zooming in on her. Natasha says, don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thank you, Natasha. Yeah, okay, so we'll try to do it around lunchtime. And then if I know that day what time I will live stream, I will email all of you guys. One thing that I have found out lately is that when I send my email through my web hosting company, it comes through as info@kikaskleekai.com. It's not my AKK mommy email. And so anybody who's on the interest list, that's the only way I can email them. So I usually send like any bulk email updates on live streaming and topics and merchandise to that email, or from that email. And what happens is it's going to some people's spam. So if you are not getting my emails, like I sent an email out for the Zoom on Thursday, and people who are actually on our waiting list emailed asking if there was a live tonight. So chances are your inbox is sending me to spam, and you need to add me to your contacts. Otherwise, you're going to miss out on those emails. So the daily live streams will probably go through to that email. Today I sent it to both because I didn't want people on our waiting list to miss it. But if you guys can do me a favor, add that in so that you don't miss those emails. And if you guys don't have any other questions, oh good. Okay. I don't know what your name is, a loving robot, but it's cute that you've got your robot on there. But I'm glad that you found us from the email, so that's awesome. Good girl, Mama. She's a good girl. So Dakota has a party eye. You see her ears perk up when I say her name. So she has one full blue eye and one part brown and part blue, so you could see it pretty good in the live. And then Simba is a gray and white blue-eyed standard, and I have not bred those two dogs together before. So I knew that they could give us reds, and obviously Simba's not very strong with the grays, because look at that, no grays this time, which is kind of a good thing because we were getting a lot of grays for a while. I think everybody who wanted a gray boy got one. Emily, they are hungry. They're always hungry. Oh, nice. We have another Ziggy out there. Everyone on the live knows another Ziggy. But I'm glad you joined in, Sean and Jasmine. good question, Catherine. It might be. It might be his first red. I need to think about that for a second. He's had... Oh yeah, it would be, because we haven't had puppies. We haven't had reds in a long time, so I'm pretty sure. Do you see what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
On that, how it's dark? That? But it's not, because it's coming from here.
Is it eCam live?
Yeah. And so it's just, it's really hard to see it. It never did that, but they did an update on here. And I'm wondering if it was the update. So, well, I saw another video of somebody who live streams with puppies, and they called, when the puppies are nursing, they called it the milk bar, that the puppies are at the milk bar. And I thought that was the cutest little saying ever, and I'm gonna snag that from them. So that's what you're gonna hear me talking about now. The puppies are at the milk bar. Yeah, the milk bar is cute.
That's really cute.
Look at the little black one upside down. Look at him. But he's not gonna stop nursing. Oh my gosh, I love that you guys are all chatting. So puppies went home yesterday. Jazz's little girls went home. So Heather picked up her puppy and Patricia picked up her puppy. I don't know, Patricia hasn't been on the live lately, I don't think, but so one is local and one is in Arizona. Yes, Emily, both black puppies are boys. So 2 black and white boys, although they are not like a jet black, and then 1 red and white girl. He is doing amazing, Catherine. In fact, his name is Duke, and I am going to go ahead and offer him to the list probably tomorrow, probably not today, because yesterday was my husband's birthday, and we're going to be going to dinner here tonight. But yeah, I'm going to offer him to the list and let him leave. He is not going to need surgery. At least my vet doesn't recommend it. He's doing great, and she says don't mess with something that's not broken. He is doing great, so leave him be. But obviously having to share that with, you know, whoever decides to take him, knowing that it is possible later on down the road he may need a surgery. But anyways, he's doing great. So Natalia, these puppies were born on Thursday. They were born on Thursday. So they're 2 days old. And look at the little red girl, how she's sleeping now. Her tummy is nice and full. The boys are still going to town at the milk bar. Okay, well, I think I am going to leave the stream running for you guys. I'll leave the music playing, but I have to do some rotating and I have to feed some dogs. So I'm gonna leave it on. You guys can chat with each other. And then I'll pop back in here in a few minutes and see if there's any more questions. So you guys can chat away. Oh, sorry that you guys keep seeing text on the screen, but we're fixing the the comments so that you guys will actually be able to see them. All right, guys. So I have another question for you before we shut this down. Who would like to see us live on Instagram in addition to YouTube? Clip this on. So you just screw it on there. That is my question. Look, it still didn't do this right, but at least the words are white now.
Yeah.
That's weird. So Catherine, what I would probably do is just have my phone and my regular camera on at the same time. Some people are more IG people than YouTube. I don't know, but I wouldn't do them separate because I don't have enough time in the day. I do know that you can do the Instagram live and then it saves to stories, right? Oh yeah, that's true. All right, guys, that is it for today. I'm gonna hop back in there real fast and just show you the puppies up close and personal since they are done at the milk bar, and we will call it a day, and we will see you guys tomorrow after I go and show them to you. I appreciate all of you guys hopping on here today and seeing the babies. And let me show you them. Hey Kylie, when I'm done, can you just end this whenever I have them up there? Hi Mama. I know, I keep taking your babies. I know. Hi pretty girl. Can we show them the babies? Huh? One more time. Hold on, you gotta stay, Missy. Little wiggle butts. Hold on, baby, you're gonna go crazy. All right, that is the babies. Look at them, they're wanting to look at you guys. Aww. She says, I don't want to be held that way. Okay, I'm gonna hold them up. Bye, guys. We see you tomorrow.